to see some of the updates coming in early December.
Having a hard time conveying my experience to the new recruits. I really need to work on my communication skills.
Don't tell me. You want to know about Ina. Obviously, she's still a bit rough around the edges, but that's to be expected.
Oh, by the way, Ina stopped by not too long ago. She wanted to ask me about any battle training I had done.
Are you there? It's Manon.
Thought I knew what I struggled for. Thought my future would bring me more. Thought he gave me so enchanting, so right before. Liking death and what goes within, loving kindness for justice and whatever goes within. My opinion. What must I do to overcome it?
Anything catch your eye? Let me go through the details with these slides. Starting with this. Chapter 6, Part 4 of the main story will be released on December 6th. Aina is struggling as a new training instructor. She may have fought on the front lines, but without any formal ARC's training, she is having a hard time successfully teaching the new ARC's defenders how to fight. However, after consulting with the protagonist, she gets an idea and starts taking action to resolve her predicament. On the other hand, there seem to have been some changes in Manon, who was working on the reconnaissance force. Stay tuned to see what happens to the two of them and your character. We're adding a new enhancement system, Tech Arts Customization. This system allows the user to select one of 3 different additional effects to apply to photon arts and techniques. Additional effects include those that extend your attack range, increase gauge accumulation, and more, so choose the one that best suits your playstyle and the quest you're taking on. In addition, you can increase the level and enhance each effect using En Meseta and material items. The higher the level, the more materials are required, but the enhancement never fails. This time, 1 photon art of each weapon type and 1 of each of the fire, wind, and light techniques will be available for customization. More customizable photon arts and techniques will be available in the future. Next up, allow me to talk about some adjustments to the Bouncer class. The effects of soaring blades and jet boots have been significantly updated and will be even more spectacular than before. The balance will be adjusted at the same time. For soaring blades in particular, we will be changing the behavior of weapon actions and also adding and changing the effects of class skills. We hope these major changes inspire you to jump into using the Bouncer class. We will continue to update the effects and make balance adjustments to each class. In addition, all weapons and armor will be able to be enhanced up to level plus 80. Since a large amount of EXP is needed to raise the enhancement level to plus 80, we recommend using Gold Prim Sword 2 and Gold Prim Armor 2, available through drops and the exchange shop, to advance the enhancement process. Enemies in Lucille Exploration will have their levels increased, and a new species of boss enemy, Ruinous, as well as skill enhancements will be introduced. We will add 2 additional skill enhancements: the ability to significantly enhance your diving attack, and the ability to produce additional attacks around you at regular intervals, as well as adjust some of the skill enhancements that have already been released. New skill enhancements for enemies will also be added. The 2 enhancements for the player that I just mentioned will be in effect, so this is a great chance for all players, whether or not you've played Lucille Exploration. Furthermore, the new Ruin Ringata and Ruin Angel will appear as bosses in the final area. Both enemies are of the Ruinous species. They will unleash powerful attacks, so be on your guard. What's more, to go with the new game elements in Lucille Exploration, we will also be adding new item drops. We'll be adding items for Tech Arts Customization and new LC-type Augment capsules, as well as the 10-star rarity Flugelguard weapon series. In addition, the 9-star rarity Versmelt's weapon series and the 8-star rarity Octo armor, as well as Growthment, will also become more likely to drop, so take advantage of these when you're enhancing your preset skills. Also, don't forget to check the Growth Mint exchange at the item trader as well, as new items will be added to the lineup. Furthermore, Aina and Manon will now appear in their new fits in the Elio and Retum combat sectors. You'll also be able to find them in ranks where starless enemies appear. Speaking of which, a new rank will be added to Battle Dia, Purple, in Elio and Retum. The enemies that appear are the same as before, but their levels have been greatly increased. Giga Strugment will also be available as a reward. With this new rank, we're also adding a title task, so why not take this opportunity to challenge Gigantix to a series of battles? In other exciting news, 2 ARCS records will be held at the same time. The first is an ARCS record for the field race Stia Outskirts Dash Stage 1, Solo, and all classes. The second is the first single-class restricted ARCS records, which will be available for Quarterstaff Solo, which is Bouncer exclusive. This will be the perfect place to test your strength with the revitalized Bouncer class. Both challenges will be open for participation during the event period. Add a European flair to your buildings with the new Eur series of build parts. These build parts will allow you to construct European-style buildings, so try your hand at creating stylish townscapes in your creative space or alliance space. We've also got Cuddly Dolls Build Parts Pack, which features an assortment of dolls' plushie toys, and is now available in the AC shop. These unique build parts have an adorable plush texture to them. This pack also comes with a wire mesh wall that is easy to use in a variety of locations, so try it out for yourself. In addition, features will be added to make creative space and alliance space more enjoyable. In the Alliance Space menu, an Alliance member edit permission settings feature has been added, making it possible to change permissions to either member or provisional. Other optional features will include the ability to project the shape of build parts onto the surface of walls and the ground when moving or placing them. This will make it easier to see where build parts are located, especially when placing them in mid-air. All this makes creative space and alliance space easier than ever to play now, so hop in and build away. Next, we have a variety of enhancements and improvements that we're bringing to some features. First, although not introduced in the video, starting December 6th, the 10-star rarity Flugelguard weapon series will drop from existing Gigantix enemies at levels 84 and up, and Dread enemies at levels 82 and up. In addition, drop rates have been increased for the 10-star rarity Flugelguard weapon series and 9-star rarity Tissa weapon series, both of which drop from Urgent Quest, Omen of the Planet Breaker, Urgent Quest, Mining Rig Defense, Retum Rank 3, and Major Target Suppression Mission, Sign of the Planet Breaker. We're also making adjustments to the amount of enhancement materials. Drop rates have been increased for Arms Refiner 2, Gold Prim Sword 2, and Gold Prim Armor 2 in the highest ranks of Stia's Nuisance Plant combat sector, the Elio combat sectors, and the Retum combat sectors. Note that these improvements have been made so that the drop rate is even higher than during the rare drop rate plus 100% campaigns that were held in October and November. Next up, we've got some new parts that will be useful in creating symbol art. Try them out and make some symbol art of your own. Please note that if a blank part has been placed, then there may be instances where that blank part gets swapped with a new part, changing the symbol art that you had set. Our next edition features new ARCS ID backdrops featuring Nadara and Hadi dressed in live concert attire. These can be used after obtaining a certain number of title points, and add them to your collection to try out. In addition to that, a new feature will be added to the item exchange that will allow users to simply select the number of items they wish to exchange for. Although this will only apply to select items, you will be able to exchange items with fewer steps to the process than before, so we hope you get some good use out of it. Here's our new AC scratch ticket, Joyful Holidays. Sled on into the holiday season with Santa garb and fluffy Christmas-themed wear. Plus, new accessories with new specifications will be released too. Pay close attention to the solid eyelashes, which move when blinking, the shiny light contacts, which move along with the character's eyes, and the double lip piercing, which moves with the character's lips. Please note that these accessories are only equipable by characters with NGS spec face presets. For the scratch count bonus, look out for the alternate versions of motion change items in the prize list, like the idle and glide variations of Majestic Wings EX. A new high difficulty quest, the Major Target Suppression Mission, Halfia Lake Interception Part 2, is coming on December 13th. In this quest, up to 4 players will take on the boss enemy Malignant Dark Falls Aegis, a much stronger version of Dark Falls than the one you faced in the urgent quest, the Battle of Halfia Lake, with significantly different content. The failure conditions for the quest are to either exceed the time limit or be incapacitated 5 times. Malignant Dark Falls Aegis is even more powerful, with an additional attack action. In addition to fierce attacks, there are also actions that cannot be avoided by guarding or sidestepping, and must be dealt with by positioning yourself correctly. So be sure to stay alert throughout the battle. The first clear reward is a bracelet-shaped accessory with a Dark Falls Aegis motif. In addition, the weekly task targeting the Major Target Suppression Mission will be updated with the launch of this quest. The target quest will be changed from Sign of the Planet Breaker to Halfia Lake Interception Part 2, and a task targeting Halfia Lake Interception Part 2 will be added to Leah May's list. You can accept this quest as many times as you want from the teleporter at Halfia Lake, so level up your equipment and rise to the challenge. Next up, we have Mission Pass NGS Season 27. In addition to items like stamps and accessories, valuable items such as personal shop use 3 days and SG scratch ticket price slips will carry over in the lineup. Notable rewards include an accessory modeled after the Raven Mai back unit from PDO2 and an accessory inspired by the Vox Tames. Grab these while you can. The steampunk and wood lodge themes from PDO2 furnishings will make an appearance in new build parts. Be sure to check out the Purchase Build Parts section, as these new themes will let you create new, never-before-seen combinations. We'll also be holding a Trainia Arcs Records. This time, it's for Face the Darkness Rank 2, for solo and all classes, and you can participate just by taking on the challenge during the event period. Although not shown in the video, 2 types of special scratch tickets will be available from December 13th. The Revival AC Scratch Ticket, Motion Revival, is a collection of motion changes released in the past. We've also got Rewind Collection December 2023, with a selection of re-released NGS spec AC Scratch Ticket prizes that originally appeared in December and January in the past. This assortment of items will make character creation a joy.